everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liliana, and on this channel we discuss history and literature related topics, so make sure to subscribe if that interests you. Today's video is a simple weekend in my life vlog. I'm going to take you guys on a weekend in my life during the school semester. I'm starting off by having oatmeal and a cup of tea for breakfast, and I usually try to write a page in my journal at some point during the day, even though I haven't done it these past couple of days. So now the thing that I'm going to do after I eat my breakfast is to write down my assignments in my planner. I started keeping a planner for the first time last semester because it was harder for me to keep track of online assignments than it is in-person assignments or having in-person classes. And so what I like to do at the beginning of every week or at the beginning of every morning is just kind of write down all of the assignments that are due in that up and coming week so that I can keep track of them and make sure I don't miss any. So the first thing I'm going to do right now is work on an assignment for my American Lit class, and what that assignment is that by Sunday at midnight we have to submit short stories, poems, plays, essays that we would like to read in the class. And I already came up with two suggestions, which is the short story Death of the Hired Man by Robert Frost, and then also the short story There Will Come Soft Rains by Ray Bradbury. Both are stories which I just love so much, and I think it would be really interesting to read and discuss them in class. Alright, we have finished all of the assignments for American Lit, and now we're going to go on to content engineering. I have to have some readings done by class on Wednesday, which are these right here, and I'm going to do that right now. They're rather interesting in a very strange way. Like, it's not things that I would usually read, but it is interesting. Alright, I think I finished all of the readings, so now what I have to do is I have to watch a movie or a series that takes place in another time period, like a historical movie, and analyze the way they interpret that time period or those events if it's based on a real historical event. So I am just going to casually watch one of my favorite movies, which is The Professor and the Madman. I love this movie, so I'm gonna watch it, and I'm probably going to eat while doing so. Like I said before, I am just going to be making myself a sandwich. You can clearly see me slicing some tomato, and I have some cucumber and bell pepper there as well. I don't know where I got the idea of using cream cheese in a sandwich instead of like mayonnaise, but it actually tastes really good. It kind of reminds me of like that garden vegetable flavored cream cheese, and it's really nice. I enjoy it. You guys should try it. So as you guys can see now, I have my sandwich that I made of cream cheese, vegetables, and turkey. And on the side, I have some Cheez-Its and nuts and strawberry pocky along with my raspberry tea. So let's go watch a movie for homework. Great times. I know it looked like there wasn't that much in the sandwich, but when you look at it, it is actually quite thick. Okay, so now that I finished watching that movie, I can now complete this assignment right here. I don't think it'll take too long, it doesn't seem too hard, so let's see. And now I am making myself some dinner, which will hopefully last for a few days, which is just these potatoes. I'm gonna add some sausage after that, and then I'm gonna add some bell pepper. And I have some white rice, so probably eat it with that. Hello everyone, it's Sunday afternoon. Did some things this morning but forgot to record it. So now I'm just going to go and try to set up a Notion template because I've been wanting to do it for a while. And I've also seen a lot of people just online asking, like not asking me, but asking if there's a Dark Academia Notion template that exists somewhere out there. So I thought I would make one, share it on various social media websites so that people could have access to it. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Alright, so I'm torn between making a true Dark Academia Notion template and doing one that's more inspired by like dark royalty core, as you can see on my bulletin board right here. Because this one is kind of more like my personal style, but I know a lot of people want one that's more true to the actual Dark Academia style. So I might just make both and share both of them, see how that turns out. I'll leave a link in the description below for the template in case any of you guys would like to use it. Guys, I'm eating a snack and I'm sad. Like, I know these are like the small bite-sized Nutter Butters, but I just remember that when I was a little kid, they used to be in the shape of a peanut, and now they're just kind of round. Like, even the regular sized ones are not in the shape of a peanut anymore. They're just round, but they still have like the faux peanut texture on it, but still, it's not the same thing. And hey, look, there's my lunch. Same thing I made yesterday. I should show you guys a finished product. These are the leftovers from yesterday, which is the bell peppers with the potatoes and the sausage. And if you're wondering why I eat so much bell pepper and I eat it in like every meal, is because I bought a big bag of bell peppers and I was like, this is fine. And now I have to eat like a whole entire bell pepper every day, but it's fine. I really enjoy bell peppers. And I also enjoy the fact that I am getting my vegetables in. And also, yes, this plastic container is microwavable. Don't come yelling at me in the comments. I checked multiple times on the bottom of the container before I put it in the microwave. Okay, so now I have to do this thing that I've kind of been putting off for a while. As I've said before, I am an editor for my university's newspaper, and one of the articles that I have to write this week is on the events and things that the school is going to be doing for the start of the new semester. And I don't look forward to that, mostly because I have to sift through all of the countless emails that they sent us saying, hey, come to this event, come to that event. It's going to be on Zoom. Because like I delete all of those emails because I don't want them cluttering my inbox, but now I have to go through all of them and see what I can find. Alright, so I finished the article and I also wrote another one that I had to write, so I wrote those two articles. And then I read chapter 7, which I have just finished in my textbook for my communications class. This class is really strenuous because it only lasts 4 weeks, so you have the work of an entire semester packed into 4 weeks, and I have to read like 150 pages every week, which is not a lot, but it is a lot because I usually do it all in one day, which is not great, and I should stop doing that. But anyway, yeah. And now that all of that is done, I have yet another thing to do, which is to preview the next 3 chapters in this Latin textbook because my professor likes for me to have the chapters previewed / read before class. So I have to do that tonight. Unfortunately, I'm probably gonna take some notes on it too, but I don't know. And because of that, I was literally too lazy to make the sandwich that I made yesterday for dinner or to make any kind of dinner at all. So I just got this mac and cheese, like a very typical college student. Okay, so once again, I forgot to get any footage of myself taking the notes for my Latin or studying my Latin. So I'm just gonna show you what I've been doing in my bullet journal, which I barely just started for this class. Basically what happened was that, also I need to make a nice cover for this, but basically what happened was that I kind of thought that if I put a lot of time and effort into taking notes for my independent study in Latin, it would help me remember it more because of all of the time and effort that I put into it. So that is why here we have grammar and person, number, tense, mood, and voice. And I'm not going to explain that right now because I don't understand what it is. Because even though I am an English major and I am supposedly supposed to be quote unquote good at writing, I don't know how grammar works. I just know when I look at something, I know if it's wrong or not, but I don't know all the technical terms for it. And here we have cases, more stuff of which I do not know what it is. I must admit I am rather confused at all times when it comes to grammar and grammatical terms for things. And now here we have tense, and this is the one thing that I am good at understanding. I don't know why tense makes sense to me, question mark. But yeah, Latin has a lot of conjugations for a lot of things, not like English. English does not really conjugate in the same way that Latin and other Romance languages do. Hi everyone, it's Monday, the last day of my 3-day weekend. I didn't actually film that much yesterday, as much as I wanted to, which is unfortunate, but I was kind of tired yesterday, so I forgot. I am going to be making myself a bagel right now for breakfast. I don't really know what I'm gonna do after that. I have enough class today, so I'm just gonna like chill and do more work, I guess. So yeah. I have my bagel and I am really thinking of making these spinach pesto muffins that I have in this cookbook that my sister got me for Christmas. They look really good. I love pesto. If I could, I would eat pesto and everything, but so I will probably make these in the next week. Also have my coffee. I do play piano, but I don't have my volume on because it probably won't pick up well onto my phone camera anyway. Okay, random side note everyone, yes, I did my hair. But what I was going to say was I was talking with my friend about Jane Austen because our school has a Jane Austen festival that happens every year. And I looked it up and it actually turns out that it's pretty common in like the US and England. And then for some reason, I just randomly remembered that English pastoralism is a thing. I don't know how it is that I forgot that that was a thing, but yeah, it's a thing. And I was like, oh yeah, 1700s woman wearing her white cap and floral cotton print dress churning butter, hired shepherd lads, go and get the sheep. And how did I forget that this was a thing? Like, this is iconic, right? I went down this really weird rabbit hole of listening to English pastoral music. If you don't know what I'm talking about, so yeah, that's what we've been doing. I made a salad and I still have half of my coffee left, so I'm gonna drink that. And I am also gonna have some soup with this salad. Just waiting for the stove to heat up so I can make it. I was eating my salad while the soup was warming up, so now it's almost done. But here is the lovely Italian wedding soup with its lovely tiny little child-sized meatballs. I finished the comm textbook and I'm so happy. I don't have to read that extensively long online textbook anymore. I hate reading books online. So now I can just dedicate myself to doing the assignments for that class, which actually aren't that hard and there's not a lot of them. Most of the work was in the textbook and I am so glad I have that over with. But now I have to go to a meeting for school in a little while and I don't want to do it because I'm kind of tired and bored. But then again, I'm always tired and bored, so that's unfortunate. We love doing vocab last minute, like literally 2 minutes before the meeting is supposed to start. Beautiful thing, love that. Once again, I couldn't be bothered to cook an actual meal for dinner, so in true college fashion, I am making a frozen burrito. I think I'm gonna end the video here because there are so many clips that still need to be edited and it is actually quite exhausting. I ask you to reflect on the turning table of the burrito in the microwave and compare it to your own life, how every day we get up and do the same things over and over again. This is what you have seen in this week's vlog and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I make my next video.